May Samali.
May I love you!
12 years ago, after my final high school exam, I came home and proudly announced to my mathematically inclined father, I am never, ever doing any math ever again. A decade later, the night before my GRE exam, I sat down with my same father and said, please tell me everything you know about math now. I left sunny Sydney and came to the Kennedy School to overcome a very important fear, my fear of numbers. Or as Matt Clemens, our admissions director, would say, to build my quantitative skills. Along the way, I learned that to be an effective change maker, I had to embrace curves, equations, and everything related to Excel. I even learned that triangles, which is the same symbol for delta, also means change. 2 years later, and 43 past problem sets later, I find myself heading into the wild world of entrepreneurial finance, a field I've chosen to enter and a field where numbers really matter. So I changed my mind about math. As Professor Brian Mandel says, shifts happen. But it's not just my relationship with math that's changed during our time at HKS. If we take a moment to move to the balcony, shout out to Professor Heifetz, we will see that all of us have experienced some change. Some of us have experienced physical changes. Does everyone remember Bryant Reno? Right, Bryant, you want to put your hands up? That came in with a huge afro, which is now completely vanished, or somewhat grown back, I should say. Or Amy Chandran, Tanya Del Rio, and Mark Fogel, who all made statistically significant increases to their family sizes during their time here. And let's not forget Phil, Aussie Phil, who everyone loves, who morphed from Philip Barker to Phil Ames over the break. Many of us have also experienced changes in our perspectives. At HKS, we've tested, tried, and challenged our world's views. We've responded to hypothetical epidemic outbreaks. We've lived through miniature earthquakes as the buildings around us changed and reformed. And we've even been on treks all around the world, from China to Cameroon to Aruba, apparently. And some of us even to the occupied territories in Palestine. We've changed the way we understand the world around us. We've changed the way we understand our place in the world. We've changed the way we think about making change in the world. As we take our next steps into the brave new world, we will be tempted to settle for stability, predictability, and routine. We will be tempted to clutch onto all that is familiar. But we must not succumb to these temptations. After all, how can we expect to change our communities, our organizations, our governments, and our societies if we ourselves don't remain open to change? Being open to change means a few things to me. First, it means being open to uncertainty. And if anyone can do that, it's us. We've lived through uncertain times. We've trekked through 3 feet of snow to 8:45 a.m. statistics classes, knowing that at any moment, Executive Dean John Haig might send us an email calling a snow day and telling those of us with connections to Mother Nature to tell her we surrender. Uncertainty is a gift. It provides us with a chance to build our character, to show our true colors, and to reveal our capacities. And those of us from Australia, our capacity to survive sub-zero temperatures Fahrenheit. Being open to change also means having faith. It means being able to imagine something even if we can't yet see it, touch it, or feel it. In 5, 10, 20 years, many of us will be working in industries that do not yet exist, and in job titles that haven't even been created yet. We're going to be tackling problems and seizing opportunities that no one will have encountered before. Remaining open-minded about future possibilities will prepare us for a world that will look very different to the world we see today. 53 years ago, John F. Kennedy said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are most certain to miss the future." MPP class of 2016, let us approach our future with courage, candor, and curiosity, and let us always remain open to change. Who knows? We might even find some room in our hearts for math. Thank you.